is when I thought the moment might finally be approaching. And then, one morning, I heard a weird muffling in the bag. It sounded oddly like wings were flapping. I opened the bag, and right away, I found the culprit of the noise I was hearing. There was a tiny little creature, what looked to be like a moth, crawling around in the bag. So I removed it from the bag and put it into a new home, and then I poured the rest of the beans into a bowl. And I immediately noticed some of the beans had exit holes in them, which led me to believe that was how they crawled out, at least the first two. And you won't believe it, but I found all of these pupas without any creature inside, which meant more had hatched from the other bags, and I had to find them all. And let me tell you, they were not hard to find. I got them all into the new home, and they were all just chilling in there. I was really hoping they would mate and lay eggs and have babies, but let me not get ahead of myself here. Luckily, none of the beans inside the boxes hatched yet, but in the span of just 24 hours, these things were all starting to hatch, and I didn't realize how fast it would happen. That small muffling noise I heard yesterday was now a lot louder, and I knew once I opened that bag, they would all come flying out. So I emptied the beans inside the new house, and they all started to fly around, and before I knew it, the ones in the boxes were also starting to hatch. I was constantly checking on them, so it had to have happened within the last few hours. And as each one hatched, I moved them into the new house, and this was precisely the moment where I thought this might be a huge mistake. Because what the heck am I gonna do with 332 moths? The person who gifted these to me was the owner of a jumping beans company, so of course I accepted his offer without even thinking about what would happen after 5 months of metamorphosis. But it made me feel a bit better knowing that their life cycle really is only a few weeks. And I'm not letting them loose because they aren't native here, so releasing a non-native insect species can potentially cause a lot of harm to the local ecosystem, and we don't want to do that, so they will stay living as my house pets. And might I add, these were the cutest, tiniest, daintiest little creatures ever. Honestly, I've gotta admit that this was the weirdest way to learn about why Mexican jumping beans actually jump, and also the coolest way to learn about the metamorphosis of 332 house moths. I'm currently in the process of 3D printing a new house so they can live a better life for the next few weeks, so stay tuned for an update on that. But honestly, nature is so weird. The only thing we have left to do here is wait for the rest of them to hatch, and then maybe we can continue the life cycle and get them ladies pregnant. All in all, I guess it's fair to say I should have kept these things closed.
That's insane.